Hi everyone, this is Gary. I arrived in Siem on Friday. This is Sunday evening. On the balcony of my hotel. I can't even remember the name of the street. It's something Long Tran or something like that. It's probably a 10-minute walk to Pub Street, so it's not too far. The power just went out. But right across the street is this great big building. The bottom floor is a nice grocery store. I've been in there a few times. Very, very clean. I haven't been up on the second or third or the top floor, but a guy from, I think it was Australia, said that the second floor is a restaurant. It's kind of the orange color. And the top floor is like I guess like a nightclub or something. And then way at the top, where all those colored lights are, is I guess part of the bar. Pretty fancy. I was here 4 years ago, and I used to go right down that street there to my favorite eating spot. The very first thing I did when I got here Friday was I walked down there to see if it was still open, and I was very disappointed. It's closed up now, and they do hair, and since I'm mostly bald, that's not going to help me out. So anyways, let me go right down there. There's a swimming pool. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Even though I haven't been in there. I was really surprised when I got up this morning. It was pretty much cloud covered. You probably can't tell, but the sky is pretty gray right there. Let me go a little bit closer on this intersection. They save a lot of money because they don't have stop signs. I think I've only seen maybe 2 traffic lights in this city. It's chaos. Somehow they all seem to get along. Let me go out a little bit. And this is kind of the quiet time. You know, this is Sunday evening, getting dark. You gotta see it in the middle of the afternoon. Wow. I would never consider driving over here. After having a license for, what, 45 years? And everything you learned about traffic safety and stopping before the crosswalk, coming to a complete stop, all those things that you're so used to doing, you would be a menace on the road over here if you followed that, because there's 0% of the other people on the road with you are thinking the same as you. It's just not going to work. And I would be a menace to them, and I would be a menace to myself. So I decided I will never try to drive a motor vehicle. Last time I was here, I originally had planned to stay here 2 weeks. I like this little city so much, I extended my visa and I stayed here 6 weeks. I was excited to get back. It's chaos. I love it. Even as a pedestrian, you've got to be super, super careful, because they drive on the right-hand side of the road like they do in the United States, where I'm used to. But the chances of somebody not coming up the other direction is pretty small. The chances at night of somebody driving, whether it's I saw an SUV last night, or a scooter, or a tuk-tuk, without their lights on, in complete dark. It's crazy. There is actually an intersection right there, and it has the same name as the one across the street across the road, but it's not paved at all. And it's like more of a back alley. And you start walking down through there, and all of a sudden there's different little hostels and hotels that look nice. At the very end, I've eaten there 3 times now. Geez, nice little place. Very friendly, very friendly. Yesterday was the first time I ate there. I actually ordered a beer. And right after that, the man comes out with a big glass of iced tea and just said, free. I hate iced tea. I tried to drink it, but I just couldn't do it. So then, geez, what did I order yesterday? Can't even remember. But just about when I was done, I'm assuming it was his wife, she came out with this little plate of fresh fruit. There was some watermelon, there was those little short bananas, and pineapple, fresh pineapple. Boy, that pineapple was really good. So I went for breakfast this morning. He asked if I wanted coffee or tea. Of course I say no. So I just got a big water. I got an omelet with vegetables in it. That was good. And I was surprised he came out with a dish of fruit again. Well, I was so full, I said, no, I'm full. Well, he left it there. Tonight, the guy came out, and I said, iced tea. No iced tea. So he shakes his head. I got another water. Yeah, and about 2 minutes later, he comes out with my big glass of iced tea. So I had to try to wave him off. No. And I got spicy shrimp with noodles in a tomato sauce. Their food isn't as spicy as it is in Thailand. I really kind of miss that little tray on the table where you've got 4 little containers, and 1 is sugar, which I never put on. But the red pepper flakes, I always sprinkle them on. And then they have the liquid, it's like a green chilies, and then like maybe red chilies. So I put the 3 of the 4 on. And, but over here, they don't have that. So I like to spice it up a little bit. The place that I used to eat 4 years ago, down the street, they did have that on. And the owner and the young girl that worked there, I would usually get rice with grilled chicken and an onion and a side of cucumber, a tomato, a bowl of broth, and a bowl of kimchi for $1.50 US. So a lot of the time I would just go ahead and order one for lunch, and then I'd say, 1 to go, and they'd put it in a styrofoam container, and I'd just take it back to the hotel, and I would eat it that night for another $1.50. But I would sprinkle the red pepper flakes and the green chilies and the red chilies on there, and they would look at how much I was putting on, and you could just see this grimace, because they're not used to having that spicy food, but I really like it. So, have you seen any accidents yet? I haven't. It's organized chaos. I guess I'll stop babbling.